Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance's Sumit Singh fuels relationship trouble with Jenny Slatten after cryptic scarcity remark and begging to return to franchise. Sumit Singh from 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After has posted cheerful pictures with Jenny Slatten, but his cryptic message tells a different story about their relationship. Jenny and Sumit met a decade ago through Facebook. Initially, Sumit was married to an Indian woman and tried to catfish Jenny online. However, despite all the lies being exposed, the couple persevered and continued their relationship. Despite facing criticism from Sumit's parents, the couple tied the knot and settled in India. Although Sumit and Jenny's storyline has concluded on the show, they have been pleading with the network to cast them again. The couple recently posted photos from their outing, with Sumit subtly suggesting that he feels a growing distance from Jenny. They posted several cheerful pictures of themselves in their casual outfits, enjoying horseback riding. However, Sumit cryptically expressed concerns about their relationship in the caption, trying to have some good time in scarcity. His words implied that he doesn't have many good times with Jenny, but he then added, "True love always wins. So lucky to have you in my life." Although the beginning of Sumit and Jenny's love story was questionable, over the past 5 years, they have emerged as one of the strongest couples in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Sumit defied his parents' wishes and married Jenny, despite the significant 30-year age gap. They have shown unconditional love towards each other but still have disagreements about their future plans. Sumit expressed his desire to become a father, while Jenny didn't wish to have more children. Despite currently living together in India, cracks are starting to appear in their relationship. Sumit's emphasis on scarcity suggests that he probably wants to have more fun in his relationship. He seems to be longing for better days. Sumit may have some regret in his heart for marrying someone older than him. It makes sense for him to want all the experiences in life, such as welcoming a child and being a father. However, Sumit knows that he may never be able to achieve many of his dreams. Thankfully, he's staying positive and believes that true love always wins, which is just the right mindset that'll help him make his marriage with Jenny work. It isn't surprising that Sumit and Jenny may be facing relationship challenges. In addition to cultural differences, they also have a significant 30-year age gap, which can often lead to issues. Sumit is in his 30s, while Jenny is in her mid-60s. Both of them have had to make sacrifices to sustain their relationship. They likely enjoyed this outing to strengthen their bond and create new romantic memories. By making changes in their lives, the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After couple has tried to avoid the drama that might arise from long-standing family issues. For years, Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh have been the heartbeat of one of the most compelling, confusing, and emotionally tangled love stories in the entire 90 Day Fiancé universe. From secret marriages and disapproving parents to tear-stained FaceTime calls and last-second plot twists, their saga has played out with a mixture of chaos and devotion that no producer could script better. But now, fans are buzzing once again, worried that the couple's long-fought peace may be slipping through their fingers. And it all began with one cryptic post from Sumit late one evening, while most fans were scrolling half asleep through their feeds. Sumit dropped a message that felt like a warning bell echoing through the franchise. It wasn't too dramatic on the surface. No shouting. No accusations. Just a photo of him alone, standing near a quiet road in Gurugram at dusk, the sky painted with that heavy purple haze that only appears right before a storm. The caption was brief, but jarring enough to ignite a firestorm. Sometimes distance is the answer. Not because you want it, but because you need it. Within minutes, the comments exploded. Some viewers tried to stay calm, suggesting that Sumit might be referencing personal growth or mental health. Others spiraled immediately, fearing that after everything they fought for, Sumit and Jenny were heading toward another emotional cliff. The timing only made things worse. Just days before the post, Jenny had been on Instagram Live, chatting warmly with fans while cooking dinner in the kitchen of their Noida apartment. She seemed upbeat, even happily describing Sumit's latest food obsession and laughing as she teased him about eating too much spicy street food. And yet, when viewers asked where he was, Jenny had hesitated for a moment, just long enough for the sharpest fans to catch it before saying he had something to take care of outside. Now, that tiny hesitation has become Exhibit A in a growing theory: something is off. Those who have followed their journey from the beginning know that this couple rarely gets the luxury of smooth sailing. Their relationship has weathered cultural clashes, family interventions, legal roadblocks, secret relationships, and emotional breakdowns that would have destroyed anyone else. But every time, they fought their way back to one another. Still, there is a difference between overcoming dramatic external obstacles and quietly struggling behind closed doors. According to a source familiar with the couple's situation, Sumit has been under mounting personal pressure in recent months. After his strained reconciliation with his parents, expectations from extended family members, and the relentless spotlight of reality TV, Sumit has reportedly been wrestling with feelings of being torn between two worlds again. He loves Jenny, but he's trying to navigate a lot at once, the source claimed. There's this constant push and pull of wanting to live life his way and feeling the weight of other people's expectations. It's not a breakup situation, but it's definitely a moment of emotional re-evaluation for him. Jenny, on the other hand, seems determined to maintain calm. She has lived in India for years now, adapting to the culture, settling into a rhythm with Sumit's family members, and building a life she once only dreamed of. But longtime fans have noticed that recently her social media presence has leaned heavily toward positivity quotes, peaceful home videos, and cooking clips, which some interpret as her attempt to steady the ship as rumors swirl. If the online energy seems tense, it's nothing compared to the whispers emerging from those who have interacted with the couple in recent months. Viewers who spotted them at a local market reported that while Jenny seemed cheerful and chatty, Sumit looked distracted, almost as if weighed down by thoughts too heavy to share. These moments, tiny, subtle, easily missed, have begun to form a pattern that fans can no longer ignore. What makes the situation even more intriguing and complicated is Sumit's history with cryptic communication. This is not the first time he has posted something vague that fans interpreted as trouble in paradise. Every time he does, followers are thrust back into the early days of their storyline, when uncertainty was the constant and emotional turbulence defined their daily reality. But this time feels different. This time, Jenny hasn't commented on the post at all. No little heart. No reassurance. Not even a denial. And that silence has created a vacuum, one that fans have eagerly filled with speculation. Some believe Sumit may be setting emotional boundaries for personal growth. Others suspect marital tension, triggered by stress, family interference, or unspoken resentment tied to old wounds that never fully healed. And then there are a few who think the post may be part of a storyline preview for an upcoming season, knowing that the couple has always been a magnet for franchise producers. Yet through all the noise, one thing remains certain: Sumit and Jenny's journey is never as simple as one social media post. Their relationship is built on an odd but unbreakable bond forged through years of persistence, tears, long flights, endless visa paperwork, and battles against every possible obstacle. They have shocked the world before by refusing to let go of each other when logic and sometimes even love seemed to be running thin. The question now is whether this latest cryptic message signals a storm they will once again survive together, or if it marks the beginning of a new chapter neither of them is quite ready to face. For now, fans wait. They refresh Sumit's feed. They watch Jenny's stories. They scan comments for clues. The world may not know exactly what's happening between them, but one thing is undeniable: when Sumit Singh posts a cryptic message, the entire 90-Day Fiancé fandom prepares itself for another roller coaster. And judging by the ominous tone of this latest post, that roller coaster may already be climbing its next steep hill.